Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Cathedral High School in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you some high school boys basketball action between the hosting Cathedral High School Panthers and the visiting Brookline High Warriors. Today is the regular season finale for Brookline. It's been a season full of ups, downs, and arounds. But finally, we come to this, the last day before they start resting up and preparing for the playoffs. And rest will be a welcome sight for this team, as it's been a tough road down the home stretch of this regular season for the Warriors. Their record started going in the wrong direction, and they suffered a number of injuries to key players. In fact, today they are going to be without 3 of their starting 5, as they are missing senior co-captain and starting point guard Devani Perez to illness. And 2 of their other starting guards, senior co-captain Zach Solom and junior Mikhail Hayes, will also be absent due to injury. So it will be interesting to see how they adapt against Cathedral. Brookline coming into this game, and the most recent MIAA power rankings for Division I that came out on Sunday, Brookline was ranked 12th. At the time, they were marked with a 13-6 record. Since they've moved to 14-7. Or no, I think they were marked as 13-7 in Sunday's power rankings, but they did get a close win against Framingham at home on Sunday to improve to 14-7. Cathedral, meanwhile, down in Division 4, they are ranked 5th in the Division 4 power rankings as of Sunday. Those rankings had them marked with a 7-10 overall record. Got a little under 3 minutes before we get this game underway. Let's take a look at the rosters. We'll start with the visiting Brookline High Warriors. Going in order of jersey number, first off we have a sophomore, number 1, Andrew Alexeyenko. A senior, number 2, Sean Ebanks. A junior, number 3, Cameron Evans. A sophomore, number 5, Zach Fagnan. A senior co-captain, number 10, Zach Solom. A senior, number 12, Jake Edwards. A junior, number 14, Taj Horowitz. A junior, number 15, Mikhail Hayes. A sophomore, number 20, Khalid Purifoy. A junior, number 21, Zach Weissman. A senior co-captain, number 23, Jaden Mazzara. A sophomore, number 24, Chris Solis. A senior co-captain, number 25, Devani Perez. A sophomore, number 30, Chase Halfkenny. A senior, number 33, Jack Stanton. A senior, number 34, Obi Ukamadu. And a sophomore, number 44, Shabar Peterson Davis. Head coach of the Brookline High boys basketball team is Courtney Valentine, with assistant coaches Malcolm Wynn, Scott Huggins, and Renato Andrade. So that is the roster for the Brookline High Warriors. We've got about 30 seconds left on the pregame clock. The teams returning to their respective benches. Brookline playing on this floor for the first time since the holiday tournament, where they took on Everett High School and got the win. They were originally scheduled to face BC High in that same holiday tournament, but BC High had a bit of a COVID scare back then in December. Game got rescheduled to I believe last Friday, if I'm keeping track of things correctly. And of course, that game did not go so well for the Warriors. An 82-57 loss to the undefeated Eagles in that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cathedral High School for tonight's matchup between the Brookline Warriors and your Cathedral Panthers. As a friendly reminder, all spectators must wear a mask as mandated by the city of Boston. Fans are expected to show proper sportsmanship and respect towards the players and officials on the court. Failure to adhere to these policies will result in removal from the premises. Thank you for your support, and without further ado, here are the starting lineups for tonight's game.
So here come the starting lineups. First for the visiting Brookline High Warriors. First off is number 1, Andrew Alexienko. Number 23, Jaden Mazzara. Number 33, Jack Stanton. Number 12, Jake Edwards. And number 2, Sean Ebanks. And now the starting lineup for the Cathedral Panthers. First off is number 1, Amari Freeman. Number 2, Julian Webb. Number 5, Josh Aldenor. Number 15, Anthony Koch. And then number 23, Wesley Odiasi. Now we'll have the national anthem and then our opening tip. So there was the national anthem, and now the starters getting ready to take the floor. As I said, Brookline missing 3 of their starters. Andrew Alexienko and Jack Stanton, the only regular starters currently available today. Jaden Mazzara and Jake Edwards have gotten a lot of starts due to injury late in this season. Sean Ebanks, if I'm not mistaken, getting his first start. He might have started Sunday. I wasn't able to make that game, but you know, a lot of players usually coming off the bench in the earlier stages of the season now having to step up big time in the absence of some of Brookline's best players. For Cathedral, they send out a roster of Amari Freeman, Julian Webb, Josh Aldenor, Anthony Koch, and Wesley Odiasi. Freeman, the interesting spot, a freshman starting out on the floor as we get ready for the opening tip-off between Koch and Alexienko. There we go, we're underway. The tip goes to Freeman. Freeman bringing it up, dribbles to his left, now sends a pass to Webb. Webb runs the baseline, goes for an awkward reverse layup, no good, might have been slightly blocked by Edwards. Either way, it's recovered by Alexienko. Mazzara throws a pass to Edwards, now back to Mazzara across half court, now to Alexienko, through his hands, it's taken by Koch. Koch running in transition, starts to go up, awkward shot, but banks it in. Cathedral gets the first points of the game, courtesy of Anthony Koch. Sean Ebanks with the ball, throws it out to Mazzara. Mazzara Swings it over to Edwards. Back to Mazzara. Mazzara from forever. No good. Rebound collected by Stanton. Stanton looking around. Kicks it out to Mazzara. Mazzara throws to the corner. Ebanks running the baseline. Throws it to Edwards. Now out to Alexienko. Alexienko on the wing. Throws it down low to Ebanks. Ebanks going inside. Can't hit the reverse. Rebound is collected by number 5, Josh Aldenor. A pass to Odiasi. He decides to pass to Koch. Koch hands it off. Running down low is Freeman. He kicks it out to Koch. Now over to Aldenor. Now over to Webb. Webb fires from 3 and hits it. Cathedral off to a hot start so far. A 5-0 lead over the Warriors. Mazzara gives to Edwards, who throws to Alexienko. Alexienko waits, throws it to Stanton. Stanton starts dribbling in, backing down, looking around, kicks it out to Edwards. Edwards for 3. No good. Rebound by Odiasi. Freeman now running the floor. Stops, throws a pass, picked off by Alexienko. Alexienko running the floor, and it's ripped right back from him by Freeman. He throws a long pass, hits Webb. Webb pulls up from 3. No good this time. Rebound Alexienko. Mazzara now bringing it up. Slings a pass over to Ebanks, now inside to Alexienko. Alexienko again has the ball ripped from him. This time it's Aldenor. A couple passes, Odiasi going up. No good. And it looks like we got a late foul call. And looks like it's a late call against Ebanks. So that'll be first personal, first team foul. And they are going to call it on the shot. So Odiasi will go to the line for 2. First from Odiasi is good. .5:54 on the clock here in the first. Panthers with a 6-0 lead, trying to make it 7. And they do make it 7. Brookline off to a bad start through the first couple minutes, as now they bring it across half court. Ebanks gives it back out to Mazzara. Mazzara looking around, throws it inside to Alexienko. Quick kick out to Edwards. Edwards for 3 again, no good. Rebound chased down by Odiasi. His pass deflected, but chased down by Webb. Webb bringing up the ball. Hands off to Freeman. Freeman throws a pass, misses Aldenor, and out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. 5:20 on the clock here in the first. 7-0 Cathedral leads Brookline. Mazzara picks up the ball, slings it over to Edwards. Now inside to Alexienko. Alexienko holding it up top, throws it over to Mazzara. Mazzara inside to Stanton. Stanton backing down, turns around, hook shot, banks it. Jack Stanton with Brookline's first bucket. Freeman now bringing it up. Gives it out to Webb. Webb throws it down low to Odiasi for the layup. Hits it and 1. .4:57 on the clock here in the first. It's a 9-2 lead for Cathedral as Odiasi, following the layup, hits the and 1, makes it double figures. Odiasi now with 5 points already. Mazzara throws it to Ebanks in the corner. Ebanks looking around. He's smothered. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Brookline. But the Cathedral defense just smothering here in the first quarter. Ebanks looking for an inbound. Floats it all the way back to Alexienko. Alexienko starts dribbling, hands off to Mazzara. Mazzara throws it inside to Stanton. Stanton kicks it out to Edwards. Edwards fires from 3 again, no good. And we've got a foul, and this one is going to be called on Cathedral for the over the back. I think they're calling it against Freeman. So I think that's 2 fouls so far for Brookline, 1 for Cathedral. Inbound, escapes Stanton, and it's ultimately recovered by Koch. Freeman now bringing it up after another successful steal for Cathedral. gives it to Webb. Webb dribbling around, throws a pass to Koch, and Koch travels. The Brookline offense struggling to find rhythm early in this one, missing 3 of their starters. Mazzara bringing it up, floats it over to Edwards. Edwards back to Mazzara, across half court. To the corner to Ebanks. Ebanks quickly passes it out to Mazzara. Mazzara from 3, no good. The 3 ball has not been falling for Brookline early, and it's costing them. 10-2 deficit. Webb fires from 3, no good. Rebound Alexeyenko. Pass given to Mazzara. Mazzara dribbling towards the middle, gives to Edwards. Edwards back up top to Mazzara. Inside to Alexeyenko. Alexeyenko kicks it out to Ebanks. Ebanks the long 2, no good. And the ball is tipped and recovered by Aldenor. Aldenor a long pass, gets it to Webb. Webb running the baseline, throws it out to Koch. Koch, corner 3, no good. Rebound Odiasi. Odiasi turns around, goes up and hits it. Odiasi with 7 of his team's 12 points so far here in the first quarter. Just over 3 minutes left in the first. And another pass stolen, this time the steal by Odiasi, and he's running the floor. Throws a backhand pass. Webb can't finish, but he draws the foul. Three minutes and 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cathedral up 12-2. Julian Webb at the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Second one is out. Rebound Alexeyenko. Throws it over to Mazzara. Now over to Ebanks. Ebanks dribbling, throws a long pass to Mazzara. Inside to Alexeyenko, down low to Stanton, through his hands. Another steal for Freeman. Freeman running the floor, pass to Aldenor. He goes up and hits the layup. 15-2, Cathedral leads, and a timeout is called by Brookline. A rough start for sure for Brookline. I mean, what can you say? The passes aren't connecting, the shots aren't falling. Not much is really going right for the Warriors in the early stages of this contest. And it shows very plainly on the scoreboard. They are desperately missing their starting guards. And ball movement just isn't the same as a result. Without players like Perez and Hayes, they don't really have anyone who can slice it up and dish. And when you don't have that, you're reliant on connecting on a lot of precise passes for the inside-out game. And it just leaves a lot of openings for things to go wrong with any imprecision. And this is the high school level. There's going to be imprecision. So a tough task for the Brookline offense as they come out of the timeout. More passes. Now it gets to Mazzara. Over to Edwards. Edwards to Mazzara. Mazzara to Ebanks. Ebanks goes in, tries an extra pass, but misses. Recovered by Edwards. Now to Mazzara. Down low to Stanton. Stanton looking around. Starts to back down. Goes up. No good. Rebound scrummed for. Ultimately recovered. And now the pass is deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Cathedral. 2:15 on the clock here in the first. A 15-2 lead for the Panthers. Pass gets to Koch. Now back to Freeman and back to Koch. Koch starts to drive in, goes up for the floater and hits it. Over the outstretched hands of Jack Stanton. And now Brookline trying to move the ball again. Stanton's pass is blocked, but he recovers and gets it to Alexeyenko. Rifled pass to Edwards. Now a pass misses Stanton. Ball is loose. Webb falls on it, but it's poked loose again. This time chased down by Aldenor. A couple quick passes. Freeman tries one last one, and it's knocked out of bounds by Stanton. Brookline now going to the bench for the first time. Checking in is number 14, Taj Horowitz. He replaces Sean Ebanks. Or no, he replaces Jake Edwards. Odiasi inbounds. Quick corner three from Webb is hit. The scoreboard says actually it was a long two. So 19-2. Brookline again moving the ball around. A floated pass into traffic is ultimately deflected and stolen by Koch. Pass to Freeman. Freeman on the fast break hits the layup. 21-2, Cathedral leads here in the last minute of the first quarter. Mazzara pass to Alexienko. Now gives it out to Horowitz. Over to Mazzara. Mazzara for three. Hits this one. Finally, the three ball falls for Brookline, but only at this point when they are so substantially behind. Freeman gives to Aldenor. Now over to Webb. Back to Freeman as they're just weaving in the backcourt. Aldenor gives to Webb. Webb running inside, goes for a floater, no good. Rebound Odiasi. Odiasi the putback, no good. Another putback tip, another rebound by Odiasi. This time blocked by Alexienko, and the recovery by Ebanks. Mazzara rifles a pass to Horowitz. Horowitz hesitates, gives to Alexienko. Alexienko looking around, throws a pass to Horowitz. Horowitz to Mazzara. Mazzara inside to Stanton, and that draws a foul. So Brookline will have the ball still with 14.3 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ebanks looking around, throws it inside to Horowitz. Horowitz to the corner, Mazzara for three. No good. Rebound. Couldn't be chased down by Ebanks as his foot got caught and he couldn't chase it down. This will be Cathedral ball with 8.6 seconds left. We got our first sub for the Panthers. This is number 32, Nassim Fenton. Fenton with the ball, throws it. A three-pointer, no good. Put back by Odiasi, no good, but a foul is called against Ebanks. The attempted three ball from number 3, Kamari James, would not fall. But instead we got another foul call against Brookline, and Odiasi is going back to the line for two. No good on the first one. We got a sub checking in for Cathedral, number 21, Nathaniel Pena. Second free throw, no good. Odiasi misses them both. Just a couple seconds left. Horowitz heaves off the front rim, and that's going to end the first quarter. Not a good first quarter for Brookline as they now trail Cathedral 21-5. As we head into the break, I remind you, this broadcast is brought to you in part by Music Go Round, New England's largest retailer of used musical equipment. Located on Route 9 in Natick, Music Go Round prides itself on the quality of its used products and the fair prices it offers to its customers, whether they're buying, selling, or trading in their used gear. Reuse, recycle, and rock. Visit Music Go Round, located on Route 9 in Natick, or go online at mgrboston.com to find out more. Once again, that's mgrboston.com. Stop by, have some fun, and be sure to thank them for sponsoring this broadcast. A rough first go of it for the Warriors on both sides, as it looks like now they have amended a call and given an extra point to Cathedral. I can only assume they corrected one of those long twos to a 3. I think it was the long one by Webb. And so instead of having 6 points in the first quarter, instead he has 7, as does Wesley Odiasi, who has been a terror down low. 7 points and 6 rebounds to start. And Brookline just having so much trouble moving the ball. I mean, nobody's even dribbling. Horowitz inbounds to Alexienko, now throw over to Ebanks, now to Mazzara. Mazzara throws a pass, it's deflected and stolen away by number 35. And that is not on my roster. Couple passes, it winds up with Koch. Now up top to Fenton. Now over to Webb on the wing. Back up top to Fenton. Fenton throws it over to Aldenor. Now to Fenton, back to Aldenor. Aldenor dribbles, stolen by Sean Ebanks. Ball is given to Jaden Mazzara. Gives it over to Horowitz. Back to Mazzara, now throws to an open Alexienko for 3, no good. The outside shot not falling for Brookline. As again, Cathedral running with it. Koch runs the baseline, steps out of bounds, but do they call a force out? Do they call a foul against Brookline? They are going to call the push. It looks like it's going to be against Alexienko. Couple subs for Cathedral. Among them, number 23, Wesley Odiasi, returns to the floor. Inbound to Koch is knocked out of bounds by Alexienko. Stays with the Panthers. As now seeing the floor for the first time for Brookline is number 34, Obi Ukamadu. He replaces Alexienko. Inbound. Fenton wasn't ready for it, and that's a turnover. So now Brookline takes over after the turnover. Horowitz gives to Mazzara. Mazzara chucks it down low to Ukamadu. Ukamadu kicks it out to Ebanks. Ebanks throws a pass, misses, and it's recovered by Fenton. Fenton's pass is now deflected and stolen by Ebanks. Ebanks throws a pass to Stanton. Down low to Ebanks. Ebanks outside to Horowitz. Horowitz starts to drive in, throws a pass, stolen by Fenton. Fenton throws it to Webb. He's got free rein to the hoop for 2. Mazzara gives to Horowitz. Back to Mazzara. Mazzara dribbling, throws it inside to Stanton. Stanton pulls up for a mid-range and hits it. Jack Stanton now with 4 of his team's 7 points as they trail by 17. Pass goes to James, now up top to Fenton. Fenton over to Webb. Webb a long 3, no good. Rebound by Ebanks. Mazzara dribbling with it. Looking around, chucks a pass to Horowitz. Horowitz for 3, hits that one. Taj Horowitz, his first points of the day. Cuts the deficit down to 14. Fenton throws it to Webb. Now back to Fenton. Now a 3 ball from James, no good. Rebound tipped and taken by Koch. Koch steps back, passes out of the trap to Webb. Now swung over to Fenton, now over to James. James a corner 3, no good. Another offensive rebound, this time Odiasi, but Odiasi travels. Mazzara inbounds to Horowitz, and it's given back to Mazzara. Mazzara dribbles across half court, slings it over to Horowitz. Horowitz throws it back to Mazzara. Mazzara fakes, and now throws a no-look pass that is stolen by Odiasi. Throws it through to Webb. Webb for another layup, no good. And, oh, they're going to say an illegal putback. They're going to say offensive goaltending on Odiasi. That basket will not count. Just over 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Mazzara throws a pass to Horowitz, back to Mazzara, inside to Alexienko, down low to Stanton. Stanton turns around for the layup, no good. Ball is poked out of bounds, and it will stay with Brookline. Some really nice passing by Brookline. They just couldn't finish at the rim there. Inbound to Alexienko. Alexienko throws it over to Horowitz, now to the corner to Ukamadu. Inside, missed. Just completely missing the timing as Fenton gets another steal and gives to James, back to Fenton, back to James. James throws a pass, gets it to Fenton, now to Koch. Koch pulls up a long two, no good. Rebound Odiasi, but it's poked away from him by Stanton and recovered by Horowitz. Mazzara dribbling with it. On the wing, throws it inside to Alexienko, down low to Stanton. Stanton fakes and gets blocked by Koch. A nice idea from Stanton going for the pump fake, but just pulled up a little too soon, and Koch with some nice body control to get the block there. James throws it to Koch. Up top to James, he lost the ball. This will be a backcourt violation. Now we got a substitution for Brookline. Number 12, Jake Edwards, comes in, replacing Jack Stanton. Inbound to Mazzara, back to Horowitz, and back to Mazzara. Now over to Edwards, now back to Mazzara. Mazzara decides to pull up. No good from three land. Rebound by James. Odiasi gives it to Fenton. Fenton to his left. Turns around, swings it over to Webb. And we got a timeout now called. The stats so far not looking pretty for Brookline. Jack Stanton leads the way with 4 points and 2 rebounds. Taj Horowitz has 3 points and 1 rebound. Jaden Mazzara with 3 points. Andrew Alexienko not on the scoreboard yet, but he's got 3 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block. Sean Ebanks has 2 rebounds, and Jake Edwards has 1 block. On the flip side, Julian Webb leading the way for Cathedral with 9 points. Wesley Odiasi with 7 points and 7 rebounds. Anthony Koch, 6 points, 2 boards. Joshua Aldenor, 2 points, 3 boards. 1 rebound for Kamari James. And I think that's gonna do it for the stats so far. Special thanks to my assistant stat keeper, Nathan Turetsky. 3:38 on the clock here in the second quarter. Cathedral leads by 14. James with the ball, passes to Webb in the corner, back out to James. James up top to Odiasi, over to Fenton, over to Webb. Webb from the corner, hits the 3. The scoring drought for Cathedral finally ends as it goes inside to Alexienko, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, misses the putback, no foul, gets his own rebound again, this time hits it. 2 offensive boards and then 2 points for Andrew Alexienko. He finally gets on the board. 27-12 Cathedral. Fenton with the ball, gives it to Koch. Now over to James, over to Webb. Webb pulls up from 3, no good. Rebound by Horowitz. Horowitz throws a long pass to Alexienko, inside to Ukamadu. Ukamadu the layup, no good. Rebound, chased down by Koch. Long pass, almost stolen by Mazzara, but he lost it out of bounds. For Cathedral, Amari Freeman checks back in, replacing Webb. Inbound goes to Fenton. Now over to Freeman. Gives it to Koch now. Now over to James, into the corner to Fenton. Back out to James on the wing. James throws it up top to Koch. Koch dribbling, throws it to Fenton. Fenton from the corner, hits the 3. The 3 ball starting to fall for the Panthers here in the second. 30-12, now the lead. Brookline again working those passes around. Inside to Alexienko, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound is a foul call. I think that'll go against Freeman for the over the back on Ukamadu. A minute 59 rather left here in the second. Edwards looking around, floats an inbound that's picked off by James. James running the floor, spins, floater, no good. Rebound Alexienko. Alexienko long pass to a streaking Horowitz. Horowitz goes up, but travels. No basket. Even when Brookline is making the smart plays to get free reign to the basket, things just aren't falling for them. 30-12 remains the score in favor of the home team. James with the ball. Gives it to Odiasi, now to Freeman, to the corner to Fenton. Fenton floats it out to Freeman. Freeman gives to Odiasi, he runs inside. What a weave to the hoop and what a rim roll for 2. Mazzara gives it to Horowitz, across half court to Mazzara. Mazzara on the wing, starts to dribble, stops, gives it out to Alexienko. Alexienko starts to dribble and then stops. Gives to Mazzara, just over a minute left in the quarter. Mazzara starts to drive in, 2 steps to the hoop, hits the layup. (32-14). Freeman hands off to James. James gives awkwardly to Fenton. Just over 40 seconds left in the half. Freeman with the ball. Throws to Fenton in the corner. Another corner 3. Hits it again. Cathedral catching fire from deep here in the second. They extend the lead to 21. Alexienko dribbles, looking around, rifles a pass to Edwards. Now out to Horowitz, inside to Alexienko, down low. Ukamadu goes inside for 2. Some quick passing across half court. Now the ball is with Freeman. Gives to Odiasi, back to Freeman. Freeman around a pick, throws down low to Odiasi. Odiasi draws a foul. 1.8 seconds left here in the second quarter, and Odiasi will go to the line for another pair of free throws. First free throw successful. Odiasi now in double figures. Second one is good. Just a second left. Alexienko heaves, no good. And that ends the first half. Halfway through the score, the Cathedral Panthers 37, the Brookline Warriors 16. As we head into the break now, a word from our sponsors. First from Music Go Round. Music Go Round is the largest retailer of used musical equipment in New England and is the perfect place to go for both buying and selling used gear. Music Go Round prides itself on the quality of its used products, which are all tested and retested to ensure they're in great working condition and sold at a great price. And when you bring in your own equipment to sell or to trade, the store's certified buyers will offer you a fair price. They will explain the basis of the offer and even tell you how much they hope to resell it for, operating on a model of complete transparency. Reuse, recycle, and rock. Visit Music Go Round, located at 810 Worcester Street on Route 9 in Natick, or call the store for more information at 508-647-6874. Once again, that's 810 Worcester Street on Route 9 in Natick, or call 508-647-6874. 6874. And be sure to thank the folks at Music Go Round for sponsoring this broadcast. And now a word from our other sponsor, Harvest Wealth Management. We have a message for all you parents out there listening to the game who are thinking about how you're going to pay for college for your young student athletes. It's never too early to start planning for college, especially if you think you'll need financial aid. The average cost of a private four-year college in the U.S. today is over $50,000 a year. And if your student is interested in one of the many top-tier colleges here in the Boston area, the cost could exceed $70,000 a year. But don't despair. There are many financial aid and other college funding strategies available to you to reduce your out-of-pocket college costs by tens of thousands of dollars per child per year. But you need to start early, be proactive, and learn the financial aid rules to take advantage of these strategies. Harvest Wealth Management of Needham, Massachusetts can help you realize your student's college dream. Harvest Wealth Management is a full-service financial planning firm. They specialize in helping families with college-bound children maximize their financial aid and utilize other tax-driven strategies to reduce college costs. For many families in the middle class today, it is impossible to save enough for their children's college education. But Harvest Wealth Management believes it is not about saving more for college, but paying less. They can design a customized college funding strategy for your child and lead you through the financial aid process, which can be confusing and where mistakes can be costly. So don't stress. Call Oliver Shawley at Harvest Wealth Management, 781-902-0981, and ask for a complimentary meeting. Or visit them online at harvestwm.com to learn more. Again, that is Harvest Wealth Management, LLC, located at 75 2nd Avenue, Suite 420, Needham, Massachusetts, 02494. Call 781-902-0981 or go online at harvestwm.com. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor. And now a word from a local charity, the Brookline Food Pantry. The Brookline Food Pantry provides groceries to Brookline residents in need of food assistance. The pantry saw a huge increase in demand for food assistance at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, and that number, unfortunately, has not gone back down. Since March of 2020, the food pantry has served an average of 650 to 700 households each week, more than 4 times the rate of families served pre-COVID. The Brookline Food Pantry is fighting the good fight to end hunger in our community, and they are always looking for more people willing to lend a hand, whether through monetary donations, direct food donations, or volunteers in the pantry. Food donations can be made at United Parish Church at 210 Harvard Street in Brookline on Wednesdays from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and on Fridays from 9:30 a.m. to noon. Visit brooklinefoodpantry.org or call 617-800-5339 for more information about how you can help feed your community. Once again, that's brooklinefoodpantry.org or call 617-800-5339. And remember, you can find all the information you need about our paying sponsors today, Music Go Round and Harvest Wealth Management, as well as our local charity spotlight, the Brookline Food Pantry, all in the description section of this video. Also in the description section of this video, you can find the URL to my personal website, jessesports.com, where you can find out more about me, the services I provide, and how you can commission them for your favorite team. Also, if you have any questions you'd like to ask me directly, my email address also in the description, jgms88@gmail.com. And both my website and email address can also be seen at the bottom of the screen next to the scoreboard. You can also find in the description section a link to my Instagram account where I post highlights from games I have previously streamed, if you'd like to check that out. And as always, if you're enjoying the broadcast, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. And if you've got anything to say it in the live chat. Halftime, Cathedral 37, Brookline 16. From Cathedral High School in Boston, Massachusetts, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I'll be going off the mic for a bit, but I'll be back for the start of the second half. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, back on the mic for the second half. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, coming to you live from Cathedral High School in Boston, Massachusetts, where it's been a tough going so far for the Brookline High Warriors against the Cathedral High Panthers. The Panthers with a substantial 37-16 lead over the Warriors through the first two periods. Looking at the stats real quick, again courtesy of my volunteer assistant extraordinaire, Nathan Turetsky. For Brookline, so far the leading scorer is Jaden Mazzara with 5 points, followed by Jack Stanton with 4 points and 2 rebounds. Taj Horowitz has 3 points and 2 boards. Andrew Alexienko has 2 points, 6 boards, 1 steal, and 1 block. And Obi Ukamadu has 2 points and 1 rebound. Sean Ebanks has 2 rebounds, and Jake Edwards has 1 block. On the other side, Julian Webb leading the way in scoring for the Panthers with 12. Wesley Odiasi has been a force down low with 11 points and 7 rebounds. Anthony Koch with 6 points and 3 boards. Nassim Fenton with 6 points. Joshua Aldenor with 2 points and 3 boards. And then Kamari James and Amari Freeman have 1 rebound each. Inbound goes to Freeman. Cathedral with the opening possession of the second half. Quick passing gets to Odiasi. Now passes to a cutting Freeman who goes to layup. No good. Rebound Alexienko. Alexienko dribbling with it, throws it to Ebanks in the corner. Ebanks throws it out, misses Mazzara, and it's stolen by Aldenor. Aldenor running the floor. This time hits the layup. And just like that, first points of the quarter to Cathedral. Edwards throws a pass to Alexienko. Alexienko starts to drive in, running the baseline, goes up, is blocked by Koch, recovered by Ebanks. Ebanks for 2, no good, but he draws the foul. This foul is called against Koch, and he's coming off the floor looking a little hobbled, or looks like he's staying on the floor for now as Ebanks goes to the line. Ebanks can't get the rim roll. On the first one, no good, and you can see around back here Anthony Koch trying to stretch out that leg. He's got a little shook up on that play there. Ebanks misses them both. Rebound is tipped and ultimately chased down by Freeman. Freeman passes to Webb, now to Odiasi in the corner, now pass to Freeman. Freeman to Webb, over to Aldenor, down low to Koch. Koch pulls up for a long 2, no good. Rebound tipped and collected by Koch. Koch going up, hits it, and the foul. Anthony Koch now going to the line for the end one after another foul called on Sean Ebanks. And the end one is good. 42-16, the lead is 26. Edwards back to Mazzara, now to Alexienko, swung over to Edwards. Edwards gives to Mazzara. Mazzara driving in, throws an extra pass. Alexienko, the corner 3, no good. Rebound Odiasi. Quick pass to Webb. Webb running the floor, dribbles it off his own foot and loses it out of bounds. Checking in now for Brookline is number 34, Obi Ukamadu. He replaces Sean Ebanks. Inbound to Mazzara, back to Edwards. Edwards back to Mazzara. Now back to Edwards. Mazzara again. Throws it, picked off by Aldenor. Aldenor running straight to the hoop for another 2. Mazzara floats a pass to Edwards, and a timeout is called. You know, there's plenty of players to feel sorry for Brookline in this situation, but one guy I really feel sorry for is Jaden Mazzara, because he's really being asked to play out of position right now. He's a very effective three-point shooter. He's been great off the bench for Brookline at various points this season, and he's now being asked to be the starting point guard. And that's just not his skill set. He's you know, a shooting specialist, and now he's being asked to do the ball handling and the passing, and he just doesn't have the same aptitude for being the primary passer and ball handler that someone like Devontae Perez or Mikhail Hayes has. And so he ends up being forced to play a position where he's not at his most comfortable. And again, you see the results, and it almost ends up coming up like a very unfair indictment of his abilities, because he is a strong player. Now seeing the floor for the first time for Brookline is number 3, Cameron Evans. Inbound to Mazzara, given back to Evans. Back to Mazzara. Mazzara from the top. No good. Rebound by Koch. Another problem Brookline is having is they're just getting outsized down low by Koch and Odiasi. And it's been limiting what they're able to do on both sides of the floor. Koch holding the ball, starts to dribble, goes inside, floater, no good, rebound Ukamadu. Gives the ball to Evans, who juggled and lost it, and it's stolen away by Aldenor. Given to Freeman, now to Webb in the corner. Webb gives the ball to Freeman. Back to Webb. Back to Aldenor. Back to Freeman. Back to Webb again. Webb now running inside, goes for the layup and hits it. A swift drive to the hoop by Julian Webb, who is having a very good day so far. Evans throws a pass to Ukamadu, back out to Evans. Evans dribbles, kicks it to Ukamadu. Now out to Mazzara. Mazzara for 3, hits it. The catch and shoot is Mazzara's bread and butter, and if they're able to start setting him up for that, they could start getting a rhythm going offensively. Though at this stage with the deficit, that might still be, that even if they get things going, it would be really hard to catch up as Koch goes inside for 2. Evans over to Mazzara. Back to Evans. And back to Mazzara. Mazzara to Stanton. Stanton throws it out to Evans. Evans gives to Mazzara. Mazzara another catch and shoot. Misses completely. And that's out of bounds. Cathedral ball. Taj Horowitz checks into the game, replacing Ukamadu. 48-19, the Cathedral lead with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Quick drive to the hoop, and another layup, this time by Amari Freeman. Evans gives to Mazzara, now to Stanton. Stanton looking around, gives it out to Mazzara. Mazzara steps in, rifles a pass to the corner to Horowitz. Horowitz throws a pass and misses completely, and that'll be a backcourt violation. We got another sub coming in as Jake Edwards replaces Jaden Mazzara. Inbound to Freeman. Freeman dribbling, loses the ball. It's recovered by Edwards for the steal. Throws a pass to Horowitz. Horowitz starts to drive in, goes inside, blocked at the last second by Odiasi, but not cleanly. Horowitz will be going to the line. First free throw good from Horowitz. Taj Horowitz, a junior who will be coming back next year. He's known primarily right now as a scrappy defender off the bench, but he does have some ability to dribble drive. And if he develops that more as he hits the second free throw, if he develops that more for next year, he could become a real asset for the team and a potential starter. Just something to think about for the future. Webb dribbling with it, drives in, steps back, jumper, no good. Rebound chased down by Edwards. Edwards gives to Evans. Evans bringing it up, throws a pass, and it's deflected out of bounds by Webb. Horowitz inbounds to Evans. Evans crosses up and loses the ball, but it's a foul called against Josh Aldenor. Now inbounded to Edwards. Edwards looking around, passes to Evans. Evans' pass is blocked and taken away by Webb. Webb floats a pass to a wide open teammate. Freeman misses the open layup. It's recovered by Edwards on the rebound. Horowitz dribbling with it, gives to Edwards. Edwards floats it over to Horowitz. Horowitz driving in, going to the hoop, goes for an awkward layup, no good, but again, he draws the foul. Again, you see flashes of what some of these players are able to do. It's just not coming consistently enough, and it's coming so late in a contest where Brookline has trailed by as much as 31. First free throw is good from Horowitz. Checking in for Brookline, Obi Ukamadu replaces Jack Stanton. Second free throw is also good. Horowitz shooting well from the stripe. 4 for 4 from the line. Cathedral working against the press. Odiasi dribbling with it, looking around, throws a pass, completes to an open Webb. Webb for 3, hits the 3. The lead is back up to 30. Edwards floats it to Evans, who chucks it back to Edwards, who almost missed it, but chases it down. Floats pass to Horowitz. Horowitz inside to Alexienko, and Alexienko gets hammered by Odiasi. The size and physicality of Wesley Odiasi has been a severe detriment to Brookline's game inside, but on that one, he's called for the foul. Jaden Mazzara checks back in, replacing Jake Edwards. Quick inbound to Commodore, no good, but a putback off the offensive rebound by Alexienko. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Pass to Fenton. Fenton a long pass to Odiasi. Odiasi, pass out to Fenton. Now over to Odiasi. Odiasi runs in, pass for Koch. He recovers it and chucks it out to Webb. Now over to Kamari James. James for 3, hits the 3. 56-25 with just over a minute and a half left in the period. Pass to Horowitz. Horowitz looking around, decides to pass to Evans. Inside to Alexienko. Alexienko looking around, pass, manages to get to Horowitz. Horowitz, the shot, hits it, good 3. And now an inbound violation gives the ball right back to Brookline. Quick inbound to Mazzara. He fakes, dribbles in, stops, gives to Alexienko. Alexienko dribbles, throws to a cutting Horowitz. Horowitz, the awkward layup, hits it, and one. Taj Horowitz coming alive here in the third quarter. I think that's 9 points he's gotten this quarter so far, and he's trying to make it 10 here with the and one. Hits the free throw. 10 points this period for Taj Horowitz. Fenton to Odiasi, now over to Webb. Webb's pass is deflected out of bounds by Ukamadu. Looks like we might be having a couple of substitutions. Check in. The inbound is going to be coming from number 21, Nathaniel Pena. Gives to Webb. Webb throws over to Fenton. Fenton dribbling around a pick. Stops, starts to drive in, kicks it out to Pena. Pena starts to drive in, kicks it out to Odiasi. Odiasi running in, kicks it out to an open James. James, the corner three, no good. Rebound, Alexienko. Pass to Evans. Evans, pass to Horowitz. Horowitz hits the layup. A fantastic effort this quarter from Taj Horowitz, but unfortunately his team still trails by 23. Pass is stolen by Mazzara. Mazzara weaving his way through, kicks it out to Horowitz. Horowitz, the corner three, no good. Rebound by Pena. Fenton now dribbling with it. Throws a pass down low to an open Odiasi, who buries the layup. Mazzara dribbling with it. Decides to launch it, no good. Rebound to Ukamadu. Ukamadu the putback, no good. And that ends the quarter. Through three, the score, the Cathedral Panthers 58, the Brookline Warriors 33. It's been a rough one for Brookline so far, although they did show spurts of life there in the third quarter. Taj Horowitz now with a team-leading 15 points to go along with 2 rebounds. Jaden Mazzara next on the scoring list with 8 points and 1 steal. Andrew Alexienko with 4 points, a team-leading 8 boards to go along with 1 steal and 1 block. Jack Stanton with 4 points and 2 boards. And Obi Ukamadu with 2 points and 3 boards. Sean Ebanks has 3 rebounds, and Jake Edwards has 2 rebounds, 1 block, and 1 steal. But it can't catch up with the top scorers of Cathedral. They have 3 players in double figures. Julian Webb with 17 points, Wesley Odiasi 13 points, 8 boards, Anthony Koch 11 points, 5 boards. Brookline to get the opening possession of the fourth. Horowitz looking around, throws an inbound. It's broken up and stolen. Odiasi goes for the dunk. A thunderous slam to start the fourth quarter for Cathedral. As Horowitz throws a pass to Ukamadu. Chucks it over to Mazzara. Mazzara along the wing. Passes to Stanton. Stanton down low to Ukamadu. Tries an extra pass to Evans. Kicks it out to the corner. Mazzara for 3. No good. Rebound being chased for and collected by Ukamadu. Thrown back out to Mazzara. Inside to Stanton. Down low to Evans. Evans wasn't ready for it and it was too high. Off the turnover, Cathedral working against the press. Webb, a long pass to James, pass to a cutting Koch. Koch goes inside and lays it in easily. Evans floats it over to Mazzara and back to Evans, just barely. Now a pass to Mazzara. Mazzara for 3, no good. Rebound by Horowitz, no good on the putback. Rebound by Odiasi. Pass to James. James gives it to Koch. Koch loses the ball. And it's going to go back to Brookline. Evans bringing it up. Pass gets to Stanton. Now over to Mazzara. Mazzara looking around. Gives it out to Horowitz. Horowitz inside to Stanton. Stanton looking around. Kicks it out to Mazzara. Mazzara the catch and shoot. No good again. Rebound by Odiasi. Odiasi running the floor. Going up. No good. Blocked by Evans. What a heads-up block by Cameron Evans as Horowitz now running the floor. And no foul call. And Evans was kind of confused for a second. He goes for the running floater. No good. Rebound by Webb. Webb chucks a pass to Fenton. Fenton pass completely misses Odiasi. And this will go back to Brookline. Jake Edwards now coming in replacing Taj Horowitz. And Sean Ebanks back into the game, replacing Jaden Mazzara. Evans gives it over to Edwards. Now over to Evans. Back to Edwards. Edwards dribbling around, throws it to Evans. Inside to Stanton. Stanton fakes, steps in, throws an extra pass to Ukamadu. Ukamadu's pass is deflected and stolen This is Webb going to the hole, no good. Rebound by Koch. Koch no good on the putback. Rebound ultimately collected by Evans. Evans running the floor. Throws a pass down low to Ukamadu. Extra pass to Ebanks. Ebanks going up, blocked by Koch. And Ebanks touched the ball last. This will go to Cathedral. Andrew Alexeyenko back into the game for Brookline, replacing Jack Stanton. As Amari Freeman comes back in for Cathedral, replacing Julian Webb. Freeman with the ball. Throws pass to Koch. Koch sends it up top to Odiasi. Odiasi drives in to the hoop. No good on the shot. They're gonna say a non-shooting foul called against Edwards. Horowitz coming back into the game, replacing Ukamadu for Brookline. Inbound to Fenton. Dribbles, gets trapped, and it's stolen by Edwards. Throws to Alexeyenko. Alexeyenko going up. Hits the dunk. And that cuts the lead down to 27. Odiasi dribbling around, stays in the front court, gives it to the corner to James for the three, no good. Rebound, a couple of weird deflections. It's picked up by Koch and given out to Freeman. Freeman driving in, goes to the hoop, hits the layup. Bunch of quick passes now with Horowitz. Horowitz starts to drive but hits traffic, turns around. Throws it to Alexeyenko in the corner. He fires for three, no good. Tipped and collected by Ebanks. He couldn't quite get it back in. Trying again, still no good. And ultimately, rebound collected by Odiasi. Freeman throws a pass to a cutting Koch who misses the dunk. Rebound by Ebanks. Evans bringing it up. Evans dribbling around, throws a pass to Edwards. Edwards to Alexeyenko. Alexeyenko looking around, spins again, and travels. 4 minutes and 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. (64-35) is the Cathedral advantage, as it looks like Odiasi is now checking out. Coming in now, Nathaniel Pena. Freeman throws a pass to Koch. Koch back to Freeman. Freeman, a pass, and now Pena's pass deflected out of bounds by Alexeyenko. Koch throws it into Freeman. Freeman crossing up, stepping in, kicks it out. Pena travels. Inbound goes to Evans. 3:40 on the clock here in the fourth. Evans running in, goes for the layup and hits it. Some nice moves from Cameron Evans. Passes blocked. Steal recovered by Horowitz. And the timeout was successfully called by Brookline. Good hustle by Edwards to get the deflection. And Brookline has just got to get the good plays where they can get them at this point. Statistically, so far for Brookline again, Horowitz still leading the way in scoring with 15 points and 3 boards. Jaden Mazzara with 8 points and 1 steal. Andrew Alexienko now with 6 points, 8 boards, a steal and a block. Jack Stanton, 4 points, 2 boards. Obi Ukamadu, 2 points, 5 boards. And now Cam Evans with 2 points and 1 board. And that is the total scoring for Brookline so far as they return to the floor following the timeout. Horowitz inbounds to Evans. Evans running the floor. Almost lost track of the ball, and now he loses track of it as he throws it right to Freeman. Freeman throws it to Koch. Koch to Freeman. Freeman looking around, dribbling, kicks it out to James. Now over to Fenton. Fenton for 3, no good. Rebound by Koch. Koch gives it to Freeman. Freeman dribbling with it, weaving through for the layup, but it's blocked by Ebanks. Jaden Mazzara coming back in for Brookline, replacing Jake Edwards. Koch inbounds to Pena, now gives to Freeman. Freeman the running floater, no good. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out to James. James for 3, hits the 3. Evans dribbling with it. Holding it up top, throws to Ebanks. Ebanks runs the baseline, tries an extra pass, but it's lost and taken by Koch. Pass to Freeman. Freeman running the floor, goes for the shot, no good, but he draws the foul. Seeing a lot of extra passes thrown by Brookline that aren't going their way. Because again, they got players who aren't used to being the guy who takes the shot. Now having to be the guy who takes the shot as Freeman misses the first free throw. Now we got some subs coming in for Cathedral. Number 35, who is again not on my roster. And it looks like number 50, I think I saw, he's waiting to come in as Freeman hits the second one and will now check out in favor of number 50, Akenzie Lamar. Evans dribbling in, going right to the hoop, misses the layup, rebound collected by Ebanks. Ebanks spins around for a shot, no good, but he draws a foul. Two minutes and 11 seconds left. Ebanks in and out on the first attempt. He's had some bad rim luck at the stripe so far today, as now he goes for the second. Hits the second. Fenton with the ball, barely recollects it. Still dribbling with it, and draws a foul now from Horowitz. For Brookline, they've got a massive substitutions ready to come in now. Amari Freeman returns to the game for Cathedral, replacing Odiasi. And for Brookline, number 5, Zach Fagnan. Number 20, Khalid Purifoy. Number 30, Chase Halfkenny. And number 24, Chris Solis, all come into the game. As the ball is lost out of bounds. So Brookline, and it stays with Cathedral as Brookline throwing out now a lineup entirely made up of JV call-ups. Freeman with the ball, dribbling, starts to drive in. Ball was lost, poked loose by Evans, and it looks like they're gonna call a foul on Evans. Pena looking for the inbound, gets it to Lamare. Lamare goes up, no good. Rebound deflected several times, but ultimately winds up in the hands of Evans. Evans rifles a pass. It's blocked by Freeman, chased down by Pena. Pena going inside, misses. Offensive rebound by 35, kicks it out to Freeman. Freeman gives to Pena. Pena dribbling in, stepping back, looking around, pass to Freeman. Freeman. Another foul is called on Evans. A minute 17 on the clock here in the fourth. Cathedral leads by 30. Freeman with the ball. Loses track of it, but recovers, passes to Lamare. Lamare going up, no good. Rebound is lost out of bounds, stays with Cathedral. Cathedral now calling a timeout. At this point, with a minute and 6 seconds, I think the result has been obvious for a little while, but certainly by this point, it's pretty much a given that Cathedral will go on to win this basketball game, improve to 8-10 by my account, while Brookline is set to finish the season at 14-8. Now out of the timeout. Brookline returns to the floor. Ebanks checks back into the game. Appears to be replacing Evans. Inbound goes to James. James sends it up top to Aldenor. Inside to Lamare. Kicks it out to Pena. Pena fires from three and hits it. 71-38, less than a minute left. Purifoy dribbling, going to the hole. No good. Rebound by James. James hands it off to Aldenor. Inside, Lamare looking around. Pass out to the corner. Pena for three again. Hits it again. The Cathedral bench is loving it. Nathaniel Pena with back-to-back threes. Purifoy again. A mid-range shot, hits this one. First points of the day for number 20, Khalid Purifoy. And now they're just gonna dribble this one out. James across half court. The last seconds ticking off, and this is where we will end. The final score here at Cathedral High School in Boston, Massachusetts. The Cathedral Panthers 74, the Brookline Warriors 40. Brookline finishes the regular season 14-8. A tough way to finish for a team that started the season 8-0. But it's been a rough second half of the season, filled with struggles and injuries. And at this point, Brookline, as they get ready for the postseason, just going to have to hope that they will have some healthy starters coming back. I mean, certainly with Devani Perez missing due to illness, odds are he will be back in time for the postseason next week. Zach Solom and Mikhail Hayes with injuries, hard to say. But either way, let's wrap up the stats for today. For Brookline, leading the way was Taj Horowitz with 15 points and 3 rebounds. Jaden Mazzara had 8 points and 1 steal. Andrew Alexienko, 6 points, 8 boards, 1 steal, 1 block. Sean Ebanks, or rather next on the scoring list is Jack Stanton with 4 points and 2 boards. Obiu Kamadu had 2 points and 5 boards. Cam Evans, 2 points, 2 boards. Sean Ebanks, 1 point, 7 boards, 1 block. And I forgot Khalid Purifoy at the end got 2 points himself. And Jake Edwards finished with 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 block. For Cathedral, the final tally, Julian Webb leads the way scoring with 17 points and 1 rebound. Wesley Odiasi with a double-double, 15 points, 11 boards. Anthony Koch not far behind, 13 points and 8 boards. Then 6 points and 3 boards from Joshua Aldenor, 6 points and 2 boards from Kamari James, 6 points and 1 board from Nathaniel Pena, 6 points and no boards from Nassim Fenton, so 4 different players with at least 6 points. Amari Freeman had 5 points and 3 boards, and Akenzie Lamare had 1 rebound. Again, thank you to Nathan Turetsky for the stats. Wrapping things up here, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, happy to have brought you live coverage of all these Brookline High games this regular season. I'm looking forward to the playoffs next week. Be sure to look at the description section of this video, where you can find information about our paying sponsors, Music Go Round, and Harvest Wealth Management, our local charity spotlights, the Brookline Food Pantry, all the information you need there. You can see the URL for my website, jessesports.com, at the bottom of your screen, as well as my email address if you have any direct questions, jgms88@gmail.com. In the description of the video, you can also find a link to my Instagram account, where I post highlights from previous games I've covered. And as always, if you enjoyed the broadcast, hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. Postseason's coming up, so you're definitely going to want to stay tuned. The final score, Cathedral 74, Brookline 40. From Cathedral High School in Boston, Massachusetts, I'm Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.